What is very important for our life, we know about this. What Srimati Mahaprabhu advised us, Upades. Upades and adivice is not the same. If we say this is instruction, no, not this. Srimati Mahaprabhu, somewhere else in that Upades, nectar of instruction, no, not nectar of instruction, nectar of advice. What is the difference between instruction and advice? Instruction is adisha, order, like order. You have to do this. And advice? Advice to showing us what we have to do. Now it belongs to us, it depends on us, that if we want to get something good, then we can follow this. And in Upades Rupa Goswami said, this advices not from him, but from direct Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he showed all the ways for our life, how we can get success in our life, not only for this our spiritual life, also for this material life, where we are now. That is the greatness of Srimati Mahaprabhu. If you just think about before Srimati Mahaprabhu appeared, they also got so many instructions and advices from scriptures, Shastra. But there, it was started there that yes, you can perform this all sadhana, you have to do this all sadhana, but before this, you have to clear your mind, you have to throw away all the darkness from your heart and mind, you have to be pure, and then you have to start this sadhana in this way. But that time, Shastra did not think about us. We are all Kali people. It is very difficult to be pure. It is very difficult to throw away all the darkness from our heart. It is very difficult to clear our all ignorance. Because it is not only difficult, it's quite impossible for us. According to Srimad Bhagavat, our mind is not good. But Gurudev Goswami explained about all Kali people. We have very small lifetime. Exactly. Mandya. We can activate ourselves for this material world, but we are very lazy for spiritual activities. Mandya. Jiva Goswami, he explained this word, this manda, with paramartheshu alosha. That means we are lazy for our spiritual activities, to do something good for our next life. Shumanda Mata. The first we have this bad qualities of our mind, that we are lazy. We can do so many things for this world. But when we want to do something for our spiritual activities, for our next life, which is the main of our life, we are very lazy to do this. In one way, our mind is like this, and another way, this is very tricky mind. We don't want to get good advices from others. We don't want to accept this. If somebody will give us good advices, then we'll think, oh, maybe there's some profit for this. If I follow these instructions, advices, then you will get some profit. This tricky mind, very tricky mind. We don't want to follow this. In this way, for Kali people, this is very difficult. You can say this all is like a hurdle to cross this all. That's why Sriman Mahaprabhu, he advises how to be a man first, human, by birth. We cannot say that we are human. No. Before we have to explain, before we have to say our identity, yes, I am a human. We have to show these qualities as a human. And the main qualities of human is to follow the dharmas. Dharma is tesham adhikam vishesha. Who has not this desire to follow this, to frame their life with spiritual activities by dharma? What is dharma? Dhriyate anena iti dharma. How we can keep ourselves in one point. How we can control ourselves with our life, this material life. How we can continue all the relations in this world and with Swayam Bhagavan, the spiritual life. This is dharma. Dharma is keeping us. That's why that is very important to follow. Without dharma, no one can say that I am human. Sriman Mahaprabhu, he advises how we can say ourselves a human in Upades through Rūpa Gosvāmī. Very nicely, he explained the stages. There has 8 or 9 slokas, mantra, slokas there. There has 2 parts. One for our external activities and other part for our spiritual activities. This external activities is for our material life and for spiritual life. how one can get success in their life
Jak někdo může to
by material, this external activities. He explained this all.
a on to vlastně vysvětluje všechny ty knihy.
If you see all the slokas from start to end, then you will find
budeme koukat na ty sloky, na ty verše od začátku až do konce.
the fastest slokas or sloka Upadeshamritais, Vacho Vegam Krodha Manasho Vegam Jivha Vegam Mudaram Upastha Vegam Etan Vegan Yo Vishaheta Dhira Sharva Piman Pratim Shashishat. He said that if you want to be a success man in your life, first he just say about this material life. There is no spiritual word. If you say the last part of this sloka, then you will recognize this. This is he started with our material life. If you want to be a success man in your life, then you have to do some things. What we have to do? First, we have to control our vrittis.
Urges.
Yes. Vrittis means our activities and moods. He didn't say about the senses, because all our senses controlled by our mood and vrittis. What you say?
Tendency.
Tendency. Yes. Tendency. If we can control our tendencies, then we can control our senses. First, Vacho Vegam, speaking ability. We have this great effort to speak. We like to speak. We like to give instruction and advices to others. That's our nature.
Everyone wants to be guru.
That is our nature. Inside of our mind, everyone is a king and queen. Yes, that's true. It's not.
Says there's an expression in I'm the Lord of all that I survey.
Yes.
There's an idiom, an expression.
That's why, according to psychology, they said a very nice point that we are listening to give answer. We are not listening to feel what this person who is in front of me is saying. We don't want to realize this. We don't want to go inside the words. But we are listening to give answer. Most of us were doing this. Srimati Mahaprabhu, he advised that first you have to open your ears. You have to get this ability to hear. Who can hear in a good way, he can be a good speaker. If you hear so many things, if you can give chance to speak to another person, then you can feel and you can realize what they want to say to you. And when you listen more and more and more,
A čím víc jakoby nasloucháme,
then also it will help for your life.
tak tím se vlastně pomůže v našem životě vlastně.
Srimad Mahaprabhu always he said this, that hear more and more, speak little.
Že jakoby poslouchat hodně.
If you speak always,
Podat mluvit,
then after some time,
tak po nějakým
the
čase
others,
ostatní
they will not give importance to your
už
words.
nebudou vlastně
Oh, he's
jakoby
speaking
dávat
always.
důležitost těm tvým slovům, protože budeš jako tlachat.
Is that?
Yeah.
That's true.
To je pravda.
Everyone wants to speak, no one wants to listen.
Yes.
Každý chce mluvit, nikdo nechce
The
poslouchat.
reality is this. That's why
Proto
we have to control this ability. We have to control this tendency.
kontrolovat
Vācaveda,
schopnosti, naše tendence.
the force of our tongue. And if you can control your tongue,
Když jsi schopen ovládat svůj jazyk,
then you can control all the other senses.
tak můžeš kontrolovat všechny ostatní smysly.
Because
Proto
by tongue we are starting our activities.
skrze jazykem začínáme všechny naše aktivity.
There has two ways
Máme dvě cesty.
in front of us. We are doing good work and bad work
Děláme
in the same way.
a špatné věci
in three ways.
stejným způsobem.
By mind,
Skrze mysl,
by word,
skrze slova
and physically.
a fyzicky.
We can accumulate piles, that means punyas and papas, sins, both in these three ways.
Můžeme shromažďovat jak hříchy, tak různý reakce. Skrze mysl, jazyk.
And both is in this three ways.
A obojí se dají.
And it will start
Těma věcmi.
without speaking,
A všechno
without
začíná
tongue.
jakoby jazykem, mluvením.
That's why in
Proto
scripture
nám písma říkají,
it said, Shivan mukhe hi juhadu shayami vaspuratada. Krishna nama gunadi no bhakti krajchamendri. Is adakshaj. Adakshaj means by your these material senses you cannot achieve anything.
skrze tyhle tvoje hmotné smysly nemůžeš dosáhnout ničeho.
You cannot see him. You cannot listen to his
Nemůžeš
word.
ho vidět, nemůžeš ho slyšet,
You cannot get his touch.
nemůžeš se ho dotknout, cítit.
You cannot smell his nice.
Nemůžeš cítit jeho krásné
Fragrance.
vůni.
You cannot go to Krishna by the senses. It's not possible.
S tímhle smyslem
Because he's
si
adoption.
nemůže přiblížit Krištovi,
It's beyond to all our senses.
protože je za hranicí všech smyslů.
But
Ale
if your tongue is in favor of Krishna,
když tvůj jazyk bude
when your mind
jako
will get this attraction for Krishna,
tvoje mysl začne mít
then all the other senses
přitahovaná Krišnou,
they will follow this.
tak všechny tvoje smysly budou následovat jakoby.
If your tongue is
Když tvůj jazyk
chanting Harinam,
bude zpívat
Mahamantras,
Harinam, Mahamantru,
if you will start, then your mind, after some time, your mind will think about Krishna.
tak tvoje mysl začne přemýšlet o Krišnovi.
Then your eyes will want to see Krishna.
Tak tvoje oči budou chtít jako se podívat na Krišnovu podobu.
Then when you will emerge with this mood,
A když jako
then you can feel.
plyne do takovéhle nálady, tak
But it's coming from him.
co od ní přichází
To you.
k tobě.
Very nice thing in Srimad Bhagavatam
Velice
about this
hezké, když
speaking ability.
Bhagavatamu hovoří o té schopnosti mluvit.
10th canto,
10.
chapter
zpěvu
80.
18. kapitol.
There, Shukadeva Goswami,
Šukadeva Gosvāmī
he was explaining the leelas of Krishna, pastimes of Krishna.
tak popisoval zábavy Krišny.
Suddenly, a very beautiful leela
A popisoval velice krásnou zábavu.
in his mind.
A přišla ta krásná zábava do jeho mysli.
And he started this leela.
A on začal takovou tu lílu.
And this leela was not about Krishna, but
Ale ta zábava
Balram. Baladev Chandra.
Ale o jeho bratrovi Balarámovi.
That how Sri Baladev blessed to Blue Maharsham and all the rishis of Naimisharanya.
Všechny ty světkovi, co jsou v tom vlastně.
Very nice story it was, but it is the nature of Krishna Prema that if you just connect with this,
Krishna Prema, že když se s ním spojíš,
your mind will not accept the separation.
Tvoje mysl jakoby nepřijme.
Oi to Krishna Prem jano jambu nadohem shei preman rilokina hoy. Jodi hoy tar jog kobhu na hoy yog jog rilike hona chahiye. When you will get this connection with Krishna Prema, then when the separation will come, it will never separate. It will never separate, that is fixed. Because the rules of Prema is like this, it will never be detached. But if it will come, then we will got this separation, viraha, he will not still alive. By viraha. It was happened there. When Gurudev Goswami, he started this nice story of Baladev Chandra, then all the rishis and Parikshit Maharaj, they faced this separation. And then he stops. Gurudev Goswami, oh, Muriva, please stop this. I have some question. Is all the leelas is finished of Krishna? You explained, you described all the leelas already? Then Gurudev Goswami asked, why Parikshit? Because you want to listen all the leelas of Krishna. Why you want to listen all the leelas of Krishna? Then Parikshit, he said so many things. But at the end, he said, oh, Munivar, that is the great thing. If we are not feeling his blessings in our life, that means our life is just finished. There is nothing in our life. We have to connect our whole senses with Krishna. If you cannot get in your life for one moment the connection with Krishna, that means in your life there has no importance. Not even your senses. Then Gurudev Goswami asked, how we can explain the success of senses? Then Parikshit Maharaj said, the success of our senses. Shava Jayata Shugunan created. Hey Shukadev, I can say this tongue is success. By which tongue you can chant Mahamantra and his name and all his leelas. Karoja tat karam karam. And which is always serving Krishna and his devotees. Manascha smarit basantam sthira jangameshu. I can say this mind is success. Who is always thinking about Krishna, to see all these material things also, but mind is memorizing about Krishna. To see the cloud, she will think, oh, very nice body effulgence of Krishna. To see the cows, mind will memorize the leelas of Gocharan, how Krishna was playing with the cows and his friends. To see the river, the mind will memorize about Yamuna and River Ganga.
Remember.
Yes. When our mind will think in that way, when our mind will remember in that way, then we can say our mind is successful mind. Srinoti tat punna katha shakarno. Here is success only by listening Krishna katha. Krishna nama. Shrostu tashorva lingamaname. Hate, which is go to the lotus feet of Krishna, not only Krishna, tashorva lingamaname, to the devotees also. I can say the success of our hate, when it will go down to the lotus feet of devotees and Krishna. Tadeva jat pashyati tadvichakshu. When our eyes can see the devotees and the beautiful vigraha, beautiful Swarupa Krishna, that is the success of our life. Eyes. Angyani Vishnu Ratatajana Padodakam Angyani Bhajanti Nitya. Anga, our whole body, can be pure, not only by Krishna Charanamrita, but the Charanamrita of devotees. That is the success of our senses. Then, Shukadev Goswami, he asked, Parikshit, you say, you explain all the points about all the senses. We have to start with our mind. Why you started with tongue, shava, and you put some importance on this? Then Parikshit said, you know what? Shukadev, we can start our spiritual activities and sinful activities by tongue. All activities will start by tongue. If we speak so outer things, then our mind will go to the outer things. If our tongue will speak more and more Krishna Katha, Krishna Naam, then our mind will follow. When our mind will follow our tongue, then all the other senses also will follow them. That's why Sriman Mahaprabhu is saying, first you have to control this force. Force of speaking. We have to control this tendency to blah blah blah. Otherwise, we lost our importance in our life also. In this material life also. Bhacho vegam, then krodha vegam. Manasa. First krodha, then manasa. Bhacho vegam, krodha manasa vegam. Then krodha. That means anger. You know, anger, how we are showing our anger. It is our energy. When you are angry, that means you are showing your energy, which you have inside of you. We are not allowed to misuse this energy in any way. If you are always When you are always showing your anger, that means you are misusing your energies. And this energy is very important for our life. By this energy, by this force, you can do so many things. That means you have to leave this anger or this showing energy in this way. No. Krodha bhakta deshiyate. In Prema Bhakti Chandrika, Nityānanda Thakur, he said that we have to use all this tendency, moves, in another way. Krishna Shiva Pramarpane, Krodha bhakta deshiyane, Lobh sadhu sange hari katha. Moho ishta labha vine, Mada Krishna gunogane, Niyukta puriva jatha tatha. We'll listen about this Prema Bhakti Chandrika after 2 or 3 days. Here, he said that Krodha Bhakta Deshiyana, how we can use all this anger. To whom? To everyone? No. If you always show your anger, then everyone will scare about you. They will not happy. You will not get love in your life. Who has love for you, they will also go away from you. When you have not so much energy inside you, that means when you are misusing in that way, by energy, we can attract others, and by energy, we can be separated us from others. That's why you have to use our anger, that means this energy, in a good way. To whom? If you will see that somebody is doing something bad against some good people, here, Nityānanda Thakur, he said this word, bhakta deshiyane. If we will do something good with the devotees, then you will get benefits in your life. And the devotees is not only the who is performing these all activities. No. You have to know that everyone is devotee. Who feels this, that inside of them there is bhakti, they can start their activities, practice in bhakti way. And who cannot, they are just going with this material world. But the reality is they are also devotees. They are also Vaishnava. Because inside of everyone there is Krishna. Without Krishna, we cannot activate ourselves. The source of our energy is Krishna. He is generating us from inside. That's why when you do something good, then you get this benefit. Nityānanda Thakur is saying all the person, all the against activities of Vaishnava, if you see in front of you that somebody is doing something bad, someone who is very pure person, who is very honest, very polite person, you can show your anger to him. To stop this. If you see that somebody is doing aparad to the devotees, you can show your anger to them.
můžeš ukázat svůj hněv.
to stop doing aparadha.
Aby si zastavil to vytváření.
In that way, you have to control your
A
energy.
tím způsobem můžeš
Otherwise,
kontrolovat
if
svůj
you
hněv.
always misusing your energy,
Jinak, když budeš neustále mlhat tou
this
energií,
energy will not
tak ta
get
energie
back.
se k tobě nevrátí.
You will never get back.
Nikdy dostaneš zpátky.
Our lifetime is very
A
brief.
náš život je velice
And
krátký.
the energy you have, Krishna gave us, this energy, if we are misusing, then we lost all these things, by which we can get so many things, but we just misuse this.
by nám mohlo přinést spoustu věcí, jsme mohli získat.
Then, Manasha, have to control our mind.
Manasha, musíme si naučit kontrolovat mysl, ale to je vlastně nemožné.
It is impossible to control our mind.
Je nemožné kontrolovat naši mysl.
Why?
Proč?
Because it depends on blessings of Guru and Krishna.
Protože závisí na požehnání Guru a Krishny.
How we can get these blessings?
Jak můžeme obdržet takovýhle požehnání?
Fix our mind in favor of Krishna.
Takže musíme změnit naší mysl v prospěch Krishnovi.
First we have to do good
Takže musíme dělat dobře
according to scriptures
podle
in our
písem
life.
v našem životě.
What Shastra said, we have to
To,
follow
co
it.
šastry říkají, bychom měli následovat.
What Shastra rejects,
To, co šastry odmítají, tak bychom to měli odmítnout.
then we can control.
Pak můžeme kontrolovat.
You cannot 100% control, but you can try
Nemůžeš jakoby to kontrolovat třeba na 100%, ale měl
to
by si to
fix
snažit.
as much as possible,
To dělat
to control as much as possible.
tolik, kolik můžeš jako zvládnout.
Otherwise, you will not get success in your life
Jinak
also.
jakoby taky nezískáš žádný jakoby úspěch.
That is very difficult to control this.
Je velice
We are
obtížné
here.
kontrolovat tohle, protože my jsme tady, všichni,
So many people were here,
spousta lidí je tady,
but everyone mind is here in this point now.
ale mysl všech těch lidí, co jsou tady, je teď to tady?
No.
Ne. Ne.
Who will get benefits?
Kdo získá jako ten prospěch?
When our mind and body will in one point,
Získáme
then you will
prospěch,
get
když se naše
benefits
mysl
from this
bude
place and
jakoby v tom okamžiku, tak můžeš z toho okamžiku získat ten prospěch.
I'm telling you a very nice story.
Řeknu vám velice krásný příběh.
Very nice story of two friends.
Ohledně kamarádů,
They are living in a village,
žili ve vesnici,
small town, and they are very near friends.
a byli to velice jako blízcí přátelé.
All their activities will be together.
Všechno dělali
They are not
spolu,
doing anything alone.
nic nedělali jako by oddělení.
If somewhere has to go, then both.
Když někam musel z nich jít, tak šli spolu.
If something, even they are eating together
Dokonce jedli cokoliv,
like this.
tak jeli společně.
One day it was sudden.
Jeden den se stalo,
In that town
že ve městě
came two persons
přišli dva
in the
lidé
same day.
stejný den.
One is a great saint,
Jeden je velký světec
and one was a great dancer.
a druhý byl velký tanečník.
And one friend, he says that, friend, you can go to the pravachan of the saint, because maybe in our life we'll not get this chance.
A jako říkáte, nevím, že bychom měli jít za tím světcem,
Anymore.
protože už třeba
Such kinds of saints, how we can get this? We have to listen what should give us advice.
šanci, jakoby, že si poslouchat jeho rada,
We have to follow.
měli jsme ho
We
následovat.
should go there.
Měli bychom tam jít.
But another one,
A ten druhý
he says, oh,
říkal,
you see,
vidíš,
this dancer is very famous.
tenhle tanečník je velice známý.
You can see her dances to go to the big cities.
Aby jsem viděl, jako
And you can
vystupovat
see
do
her
velkých
dances
měst
here,
a on bude tancovat
free.
tady, zdarma.
We have to get this chance.
Měli bychom využít ty příležitosti.
Then, first time in their life, they were divided.
Poprvé v jejich životě se rozdělili.
One went to the class of the saint,
sekci,
and one went to the program of this dancer. After both programs were started in the same time,
oba programy začaly vlastně ve stejný čas.
the friend in the class of the
Který
saint,
byl na té lekci u toho
he was very near to the saint.
byl mu velice blízko.
And he started his class, his lecture.
A on začal svou
After
přednášku.
some time,
A po
the
nějakém
friend was
čase
thinking, oh,
ten přítel tam začal
Maybe.
cítit, no, možná
he did this good thing. He's enjoying the dance.
možná udělal jako dobrou věc.
She's a very famous dancer.
Představení toho tanečníka.
Now he's enjoying the dances.
No, ten se
Maybe now she's singing this song. Maybe now she's dancing with this song.
tuhle písničku.
He was thinking, in this class,
Byla v lekci a
this dancer.
to vlastně o tom, co se děje na
But
té
who went to the dancer,
a ten, který byl vlastně
in this
u
program,
toho
he
tanečníka,
was thinking,
tam seděl a přemýšlel si.
see,
Vidíš?
I'm a really bad mind.
I
made a mistake.
I made a mistake in my life. Yes, he was right. We'll never get this chance to listen directly from him.
Naslouchat, jakoby,
We can get these blessings from the saint
toho světce.
by listening to his lectures.
Získat požehnání, kdyby naslouchal.
One friend,
Jeden
he was in the dancer program.
byl na tom
He was thinking about the saint.
myslel o tom světě.
Harikatha.
Přemýšlel o
Maybe
tom
he's
světce.
explaining this lila, and maybe he's explaining about this. And one who was in the class, he was thinking about the dancer program.
Lekci, tak přemýšlel o tom tanečníkovi.
That is our mind.
Taková je naše mysl.
You see?
Vidíš?
This friend who is thinking about the dancer in the Harikatha class, he will get the benefit from dancer. He will get the result from the dancer. And who were there in the dancer program and was thinking about Harikatha, he will get the benefit from that. By mind you can get this result. That is why it is very difficult to control.
Obtížné kontrolovat.
Maybe physically we are here,
Možná jsme tady
but our
fyzicky,
mind is roaming
ale
all
naše
over the
mysl
world.
prostě krouží celý světě.
That's why we have to fix this.
Proto musíme to jako opravit.
Maybe always we cannot control,
Možná ne vždycky můžeme to.
but when we do something good, we have to fix our mind and body in one.
Měli spojit to tělo a mysl v ten okamžik, který to vykonáváme. Tam byli přítomní.
And there, to fix this, we need to get some help from yoga marga,
A proto potřebujeme
like
pomoc
meditation,
od jogy, vlastně, k tomu třeba
like
meditace.
controlling prana, that means
Třeba
pranayama.
kontrolování právě jako vzduchu v těle.
By these two, you can
Díky tomu
never control your mind. By meditation, dhyana,
meditací
and controlling prana, that means by
a z
prana.
praného můžeme vlastně docílit kontroly.
But then also, you need the blessings from devotees.
Ale i tak stejně, když dosáhneme do toho, že kontrolujeme mysl, tak stejně potřebujeme požehnání
Then,
vodaného.
Vacho Vegam, Krodha Manasha, Jivha Vegam, eating tendency.
A jakoby tendence jako
Eating tendency. We cannot control our
dokážeme kontrolovat
this lobha
naši
to see the good food.
jako vidět do
But we have to control.
ale musíme to kontrolovat.
Otherwise, only for this lobha
Jenom pro tu touhu, jakoby,
you can drive to another way.
můžeš jakoby být odvedený úplně na druhou stranu.
That's why we have to control not only this lobha, this eating tendency, also we have to conquer about our hunger.
Ale musíme taky zvítězit nad naším hladem.
Udaram. At the same time. If you can get this tendency that you will never feel hunger, maybe your stomach is empty, totally empty. But if you go with it, that I am hungry, I cannot stay without food, I could not stay, that I need food right now, then maybe at the meat of when you work, you will finish all your result. That's why you have to control this hunger. Maybe your stomach is empty, but you have to keep yourself. Okay, after I will finish this, then I can get food. Then I can get food. Otherwise, you will never finish your big work, your big project in your life, for this life, for this life.
For this life or the next life?
Next life, paramarthic, spiritual life, or where we have to go after finishing this life. Then upasana. That means the tendency, genital tendency, have to control this. This is like a fire. If you can control this fire, then you will never be burned. When you can control this fire, this is also a great energy. By this controlling this energy, you can do so many things. No one will defeat you if you can control this sixth great tendency, the vrittis. What will happen? If somebody will control these tendencies, what will happen? It was a great question to Rūpa Gosvāmī. Or maybe you can control this. What will get benefits for this? Srimati Mahaprabhu, he thought, okay, that is the starting point of their life. They are so attached with this material world. That means they want to see the benefits from this world. That's why explain this. Yes, if you can control this all tendencies, then you can control all the world. You can rule this world. Pratvin shashisha, edan vegan yogishvahita dhudam, sharvam abhiman pratvin shashisha. He can rule this planetary system. If you can defeat all these senses, tendencies, if you are jitendriya, that means if you can control all your senses, then you can do anything, whatever you want in your life. But the greatness, if we do this with surrender, if we do this with bhakti, then this controlling planetary system also will be very small result for you. When you will be a jitendriya, that is controller of all the senses, then you will search more superior things than controlling world, controlling planetary system. That means pure ananda, and you will get this. It was happened with so many devotees, like Dhruva Maharaj, like Prahlāda, like Hanuman,
jako Hanuman,
all of them,
všichni
when they are like this, in this stage,
byli v tomhle stádiu.
you just think about Dhruva Maharaj.
Přemýšleli o Dhruva Maharajovi.
He got darshan of
Když dosáhl
Vishnu,
jakoby daršanu Pána
then
Višnua,
Bhagavan want to give so many things to him.
tak on mu chtěl dát spoustu požehnání, chtěl mu dát všechno, co si bude přát.
Want to give first the siddhis,
Chtěl mu dát všechny mystické síly,
then planetary system, yes, you can move this three world,
chtěl mu odezvat ten planetární systém,
but
může vládnout.
Dhruva,
Ale Dhruva,
he reject all these things, no problem. I'm not
všechno to jako odmítl.
to get this.
Já jsem to nedělal proto, aby získal tohle.
When you are here in front of me,
Když ty jsi tady přede mnou,
that means
to znamená,
I have everything.
že mám všechno, co ve svém životě jsem chtěl.
When you are mine,
Když
then
jsi
what I
můj,
should do
tak
with
co
this
já
one
bych jako
thing?
dělal s tím ostatníma věcmi, když mám tebe.
Who is the creator of everything? He's in front of me. He's mine.
Je stvořitel všeho, je můj.
Then what I should do?
Tak co já bych dělal tady s těma
This is very small.
vesmírem, to je takový významný.
When Nrsimhadev, he asked Prahlad,
A se zeptal
Prahlad,
Prahláda,
I'm very happy
Prahláde,
with your sadhana.
já jsem velice potěšený tvojí sadhanou.
Please ask something.
Prosím tě, zeptej se mě
I
nějaké
want to give you
požehnání,
something.
něco
Benediction.
Yes,
Ask for benediction.
I want to give you something.
chci něco věnovat.
Prahlad Mahasaya, he answered in a very surprising way
On
that
mu odpověděl
if
velice
you have anything
překvapující.
to give me,
Ty máš něco, co bys mi chtěl dát?
one was surprised, Nrsimhadev was surprised.
Šimade byl překvapený.
What he is saying?
Co říká?
5-year-old boy. I have nothing to give him.
Čeká, jako bych neměl nic, co bych mu mohl dát.
What are you saying, Prahlad? I have nothing. Yes,
Já mám nic,
you can give me so many things, but not superior what I have got already.
ale můžeš mi dát jako spoustu věcí, ale nic, co je jakoby vyšší než to, co už já mám.
Okay?
Dobře.
He also started with this siddhis,
On taky začal jako s tím.
with this primary system. Then another loka, like Dhruva, Prahlad,
nebo planetu jako
he rejects all.
a on to všechno odmítal.
Then Nrsimhadev,
Pak Nrsimhadev řekl,
can you explain me what you have got?
můžeš mi jako vysvětlit, co jsi teda získal? Ano.
Tat sakshat karanhalada sthitashyabdi vishuddhyabdi sthitashyami sukhani goshpadayam te brahmanyam jagaturu. At the last, Bhagavan wanted to give him the Brahma Ananda. This also he rejects Brahma. Then he says, you know, after I meet you, now I am in front of a big ocean of bliss, eternal bliss, Nitya Paramananda. And this ocean you get me. In front of this big ocean, all you have said, it's like a Goshpada, the footstep of a cow. If you just compare this, that you can find this all you have said, it's like a footstep of a cow. Can you compare this?
Compared to the water in the
Footstep of a cow.
That ocean.
It's a big difference. I don't want to get anything. That is the nature of devotees. You know? They are very clever. Then Krishna is very clever, but his devotees is more clever than Krishna. Krishna, want to be free to give such things.
Krishna chce mít jako
To us.
zbavit toho závazku tím, že
Yes, he did this sadhana. He offered his bhakti and prema to me.
Nabídnul svou lásku mě, dobře.
You want to give something, siddhis, bhukti, mukti, this all. But the devotees, they know that if I will accept these things, then Krishna will no more mind. He will not stay with me, because he will be free. That's why the devotees never accept anything from him. No more, I don't want it. You have to stay with me always. If I will get something, then you will be another place. If I will not get anything from you, then you have to think always about me. That is the good point of devotees. That's why to be a human, first we have to control these all tendencies. Then Swam Bhagavan will be with us always. In this way. Tomorrow we'll go with next slokas of Upades. Hari Om.
Hare Krishna. Śrīla Premgopal Gosvāmī. Jai Jai Shri Krishna.
His treasure, then they can show you, he can show you. But when you just go to him, you know, my devotees, their thoughts about me, that I'm their hidden treasure, I'm their life, I'm their everything. Yes, I know true. Then how you can say that you will go to my devotees and they will explain all the truths about me? My tattva, what is the highest? Then Brahma said, yes, I know this. That's why I have to use one word is there, namanta. All this person who want to do your sadhana, who want to do your bhajan, then they have to take shelter on the lotus feet of your guru, of your devotee. That means their guru with saranagati. Namanta means with saranagati. And you know, the blessings of Guru, it's coming through his happiness. Bruyu snigdhasya shishyasya gurava gunchamaputa. When Guru will see his disciple is very surrendered to him, when Guru will see that his disciple is very polite and very soft-hearted, then he will explain his heart, he will open the door of his heart. Suddenly. And this will happen when this devotees, when this sadhaka, they will take shelter on the devotee with saranagati. Oh Brahma, it is very easy. Everyone is saying that, oh Prabhu, I came with saranagati. It is a very normal and natural word to surrender. No. It must be by mood, not by only speaking. Mood? About Saranagati, there has been a special mood? Yes. There has 6 points about Saranagati. You have to know this. If sadhaka has not this 6 mood with their surrender, then it is not 100% Saranagati. Okay, what's the 6th point? Anukulya sankalpa pratikulya vivarjanam rakshishyati vishwasa goptritte varam tatha atyanikshe karpanye shadvidha sharanagati. First, anukulya sankalpa, you have to take vow in favor of Krishna, in favor of Guru. Anukulya means in favor. If we just say that anukulya, that means in favor, isn't there anything, the thinking, the bhajan of Krishna, which is not in favor? Yes, there is something. Only by thinking, only thinking about Krishna is not his bhajan. Because there is someone, not only one, there is so many persons. If you just see in Krishna Leela, they did this. They did this in their life, that all their activities was with Krishna.